Mal, you got me laughing pretty hard. That's pretty funny. Hey, Blue Dog, Jorge, Brian, Michael, Dino, Alnick, Mal, Mustang, Wubinka, Ian, Night Truck. You know, if you have haters, you're doing something right in life. So many people don't like to see other people succeed or do well. I'm your fan, though. Hey, Chuck, thank you. I appreciate it. Hey, Ash Talk, Blue Dog, how are y'all? I hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. It's a wonderful day. My question of the day, is this a 4-hour faux head, a real Head and Shoulders or faux Head and Shoulders right here on ES? Or is this a 12-hour bull flag that's leading into this daily cup and handle? And I boiled it down to one name that will tell us what the dealio is. Oh, I love you, life. I love you right back. Hey, Michael. Hey, Donice. HS, Aromia. You're my fan, Ria. Thank you. I'm yours. Hey, Diego, Curtis, George, Sean, Jordan. Hi, how are you? That's so funny. Someone had asked me about my background, and I showed y'all my senior picture, and someone just said something about basketball. That's pretty funny because I had a picture. Y'all don't want to see this, but it's pretty funny. All right. I am looking. And I give a lot of sports analogies. I know, here I am right here. That's my cousin. That's my cousin. That's my uncle. That's my cousin. That's my cousin. How funny is that? The small little town that I grew up in. Everybody in high school had to play or we wouldn't have a basketball team. Pretty funny stuff. Hey, Judd. Hey, Mark, how are you? Aaron, I don't know what is going to happen with MSOS. I'll look at it right now for you. But always, always remember wherever you are, okay? Wherever you are on any trade, look at that trade with fresh eyes today. Is this something you would enter at this price? If not, you need to get out. So just know that. Let's look at MSOS. Here's one little thing of hope I'm looking at on MSOS is this daily 50 MA. You see how we wicked out right beneath it and we're holding it? Typically when you're looking for a daily high or low, the 50 MA is a nice place to grab it. So we're holding 50 RSI, we're holding the daily 50 MA. We do not look good in pre-market. We are not breaking the low of yesterday yet. So I would say 29.30 maybe. If we drop below 29.30, watch out below. Yes, we're oversold, but just please be careful. A return to $34, I can't tell you that at all. I was born on Halloween, but I'm not a witch, and my magic 8 balls in the shop, and my crystal balls in the shop. Sorry, Aaron. I'm great, Mark. You want me to give a little spill on the swing report? Alrighty. The swing report. I will show you a report. Let me go back and find one. I'm just going to dig back a little bit because I don't want to give away all the magic because some people pay money for this, and I think it's a great value for what they get, but I don't want to give away all the secrets. Okay. Here's the Halloween report. So we'll get started in 3 minutes. I'm Chart Gal Lori with the Chart Guys. You're at the pregame show. I will go over indices, commodities, cryptos, and movers and shakers of the day, and we will rip through them with great efficiency. I can promise you that. So this was the swing report back in October. And that's our team that works on it. So we give you a week-end review where we go over the prior week and what's happening, some geopolitical news, the market wins. We have a paragraph for every ticker we go over. We explain to you in words. Some of you are visual learners. Some of you want to see a video, so we have a video attached. I do the videos every week for market wins, sector rotations, and trade opportunities. We go over SPX. We tell you what the trend is. We give you key levels on the weekly, on the daily, on the 4-hour, for SPY, IWM, QQQ. Lots and lots of muscle power goes into this. Then I go over tide pools. I do a video for that. And we explain to you what is in favor. And XLF at this point, Halloween, that was the #1 leader on our board. We go over the levels. We show you current charts. Here's the XLE relative rotation graph that tells you which one's in the leading quadrant, weakening quadrant, lagging, improving. XLY was a leader. We give you each individual RRG chart. Then trade opportunities. So this particular week, it was Abercrombie, Celsius, AX, and FB. I give you a video. I go over the last month's 4 weeks worth of names that are still in play, all of their respective levels, potential buy zones, stop zones, and ANF. I go over why we picked it, and I give you a video. And then we give you a table. And we show you when names are stopped out, what the current price, profit and loss, conservative buy zone, stop zone. And then we give you, we leave you with a summary for a week ahead, looking a week ahead. So this is 42 pages of greatness, and that's the swing report. I'm pretty proud of it. We started it in March of 2020. Perfect time for me to start a new project during coronavirus when it hit. And it was just so much fun. Hi, Tamazon. Hey, JV, LeVar, Ernest. We'll get started in 1 minute. Roger, Scott, Shane, Nick, Topher, Dino. Sister, you need to go find your daddy. My little doggy is in here. All right. Let's roll, folks. CCJ, we'll look at it. CCJ, you see how we got this little bear break right here? We broke 26.15. We hit 25.88 without a lot of follow through. Could that be a weekly bull flag forming on a higher time frame? Possibly. But first things first, let's change this hourly trend. Get over $27 and then the temporary low may be in. All right, let's roll, folks. Oh, thanks, Mark. I'm glad you like it. I know you're a big fan. All right. It is Thursday, November 18th. It's 8:30 Eastern, 6:30 Mountain Time. I'm Chart Gal Lori. I'm part of the Chart Guys community. We teach technical analysis. We help you become a consistently profitable trader. We give you all the tools, tips, and tricks. We give you psychology, tips, setups, and this is the pregame show. And I go over the market. I wake up every morning, find all the puzzle pieces thrown on the floor, and I put them together, and I try to give you some semblance of structure for the day and what we're looking for and what we're not looking for. So let's get started. ES, my chart setup is on the screen now. I'm going to delete that so we don't have any too much gobbledygook on here. I think it's key that we're holding the 50 RSI. I added this about 3 months ago to my toolkit, and I'm still really, really loving it. It's just helping me find perspective. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index. Over 50 strong, below 50 weak. It kind of makes it easy. It just takes the guessing out of it. So yesterday, what we were looking for is a potential cup and handle on the daily because we double topped at 4709, $2.75 from the all-time high, which is super strong to come up from this low and test that high and slightly reject. And so the question today is this a true head and shoulders forming, or is this a faux head and shoulders with a potential bull flag on a higher time frame? Time will tell. I will boil it down to basically one sector and one ticker. So I see strength in semis, in tech, and in retail today. And I can't tell you how bullish that is for the market for semis and technology to be strong. If I were sitting here telling you that building materials, which actually looks good, but building materials were strong and industrials were strong, that would not bode well for the overall market. It would not be this big boon, this big tailwind, this big push into bullish area to break this bullish chart or this bullish potential setup. But semis are the fuel that fuels the market. So there's nothing more important than technology. But when semis are fueling technology, it's bada bada bing. I don't know. Give me a word. It is superior. It's a superior signal on market strength. So I am all bull today. As long as we are in all-time high territory with semis, I'm all bull. So every other sector would have to break down. So we have 10 SPY sectors, and then we have beyond the S&P, we have sectors within QQQ, all these different sectors, okay? But if we, of our 9 sectors in S&P, if they were all down at the low of day and semis were at the high, I still believe we'd have a moderate day. So with semis being at all-time high and FANG stocks, QQQ stocks being positioned well, I can only look bullish. So we definitely have a cup and handle pattern on ES. The question is, will that overarching cup and handle on the daily kill this potential 4-hour head and shoulders pattern, which y'all know I do not find reliable. So let's kind of zoom out a little bit and let's take it a different way. So ES yesterday was a daily inside bar. We closed, the yellow candle is when we close within the prior candle's range, like a little Russian nesting doll. So yesterday we stayed within Tuesday's range. Well, today we're opening above that range. We broke it by $3 bullish. I would say that's enough for a bull break. Of course, the bulls would like to see more. So on the 4-hour, your resistance 4709.75, and then that all-time high at 4711.75. Support 4679 and 4670. If we play Bangarang within here today, then Friday will be a blast. Tomorrow will be so much fun. So yes, we broke bull by $3, but let's say we tuck ourselves back within that range. I would still consider it an inside bar for today, and that would mean tomorrow fireworks. And then we'd be getting super tight. But again, as long as semiconductors are bullish, I'm bullish on the day. You're just here to hit the like button. You're moving, Slow Devil. Well, I hope it goes well and very smooth for my friend. Okay, NASDAQ. Look at NASDAQ. This is a much more bullish setup than ES. Look at this. We broke bull yesterday on that 4-hour EQ on NASDAQ yesterday, and stay with me. Tuesday, we had 4-hour EQs. We woke up to EQs. YM, Dow, broke bullish. And I said, is that our canary? Sure enough, it was our canary. This morning we wake up, everything else is in balance range, kind of finding these equilibriums. NASDAQ broke bullish. Look at that. It broke bullish. When NASDAQ is your canary, it's hard to go wrong. Now, XLF was super bullish yesterday and it faded all day. IWM was super bullish yesterday morning and it faded all day. Can NASDAQ and semiconductors do that today? Absolutely, they could do that. But until price action proves it right now, I'm looking bullish. NVIDIA killed earnings. So semiconductors, your high of pre-market 309.02. We're at 308.19. We got a new all-time high. RTY. RTY not as healthy as NASDAQ. Look at that. That could be a bear flag. Let's see. Yeah, we're still holding this 0.382, 2382, 0.386, so that could be a bear flag. So caution on IWM. So was it you, Aaron? Aaron, you were asking me about MSOS. This is your fly in the ointment on MSOS. We need IWM to stop this K-wrap and then go higher. IWM has a strong influence, or can have a strong influence on marijuana stocks because they're in the growth area. So you need this 4-hour bear flag to not confirm. Get a higher low compared to 2366 and take them higher. There's a song. Take them higher. Oh, take me higher. That's what it is. Okay, YM, same thing, potential bear flag. But again, I'm just saying this ain't important. This is not important. Can y'all believe I'm saying that? Dow, IWM, if you want to play laggard today and you want to give me 4-hour bear flags, fine. But if these RTY and YM bear flags break bear, then I'm not as confident in my ES head and shoulders being faux. This could be real and roll over. If those, so let me say it again. YM and RTY have 4-hour bear flags. They could weigh on the overall market if semis take a break and ES could roll over on this 4-hour head and shoulders. Gosh, y'all, I'm long-winded again today. Okay, so what the bulls don't want to see with the VIX is to have a 4-hour inverse head and shoulders. If this could get up over 1719 and 1746, then that could be bearish for the market as well. Bitcoin, resistance 60977, support 58500. Weekly chart, we're still in an uptrend. 57653 is that key level. Ethereum, not the ideal weekly candle right now, but this candle ain't closed. Bulls could buy this dip, put a lower wick on it, and even turn it green. How many days are left in the week? There's 2.5, 3 days. So bulls could still turn this around. Gold. We have an awesome member in our commodities channel, and I can't remember his name. Who was it? I have my channel closed. Let me pull this up. I like giving credit where credit is due. Vlad. Vlad is the one that saw. So just so you know what we do in the chat room. Here's an example. Joey in commodities channel, he went over gold. Here's the status on gold. Gold 6-hour EQ, keeping daily consolidation. Then we had this member, hey, Joey, is this a diamond pattern? Joey asked me, yes, it's a potential diamond reversal pattern. And just teamwork, teamwork, teamwork. Okay. Laverball, how do I address all-time highs? There's nothing bearish about all-time highs. I said it this week, LeVar. You could literally buy all-time highs every single day. Every new all-time high, buy it and make money. And it sounds crazy. You're buying at the absolute highest that price has ever been, but you can make a living doing that. Something that's in motion tends to stay in motion, and it behooves you to stay with that trend. It's hard to be a counter trend trader. It takes a lot of experience. Resistance on gold, 1873, 1879, support 1851. I am still long gold, but I am watching this potential 12-hour bearish reversal candle, and I want to make sure I don't get caught in this. And I'm still, again, I'm looking to nail this weekly high or low. We had jobs numbers this morning, and I'm totally being a spaz on this. Okay, we pulled down on jobs numbers, and we're recovering on gold. On ES, not a big reaction. NASDAQ, not a big reaction. Okay, so kind of a big nothing burger on the jobs numbers. Oil. Oil is trying to change the trend here. On the hourly, we're getting through 77.86. We hit 77.93. Your resistance, $78 psychological, then 79.40. This could be an area where oil bounces. We're looking for a potential repeat of this pattern, which would mean lower. So we shall see. I have no position in oil. Gave up on oil for a while. Inventory today at 10:30 Eastern. I still have a bullish position. I had like 20 micro contracts of nat gas. I sold anywhere from the 522 to 536 range, and I kept 2. It's only 10% of my position, and I started adding yesterday. I posted my entry in commodities nat gas yesterday. So I am still looking bullish nat gas. Inventory today at 10:30 Eastern. I will probably take some off before then. Apple. Apple is positioned well as far as proximity to all-time high. They had a great move yesterday. Do you know what it takes to move a stock 2%? We were up yesterday. Let me show you. And Denzi will be live in the room in 19 minutes. We were up about 2.6% yesterday at the high. Do y'all know how hard that is? That's super, super hard. That's impressive for a $2.4 or $2.5 trillion stock. And it's so funny. I saw people posting about psych resistance yesterday. Just know that there are 40 different ways to skin a cat here and 40 different ways to arrive at the same conclusion. We heavily rely on fib extensions in the swing room. And I want you to see this. This high from October 28th to the low of October 29th. Look what that 1.272 extension was. $155 even. 1.272 extension. These algos have these numbers programmed. It's not just because it's psychological. It's a fib extension. So just know, again, there's 40 ways to skin that cat. Affirm. Affirm Holdings proposed. I'm short Affirm, by the way. Proposed private offering of $1.25 billion of convertible notes. Resistance 15476, 15682. Support right here 14320. We just got to push down on the broker open. This looks like a real one though. So either way, 143 is your support. That's a whole lot of dilution, folks. 1.25 billion. They're diluting. They're creating debt. Amazon. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour squeeze. Weekly, daily, 1 hour, 4 hour squeeze. Weekly, daily, 1 hour. Y'all see that? Y'all, am I done? You're like, shut up, Lori. This chart's bullish. This chart is hella bullish. I don't like the upper wicks that happened yesterday or on Monday, but if Amazon can get going, this is super bullish for the market. Remember, Amazon's an underperformer for the market for the year, and this is beautiful. We don't want all the names running at once. We need them to take turns. High risk bottom fish. Dan covered this hourly falling wedge in yesterday's after hours market video. 37.76 is your bottom fish level. And then below that, 1 second, 37.76. That's crazy. That's this gap over here. Didn't even notice that this morning. I love TA. It closed the gap, and we are oversold on the daily. We are oversold, approaching oversold on the weekly. So 37, I would say 37.75. High risk of getting stopped out, bottom fish level. Facebook, northern sounding southern accent. I left Louisiana in 2005, 16 years ago. So when I've tried to talk in front of physicians, or I did speak in front of physicians for 20 years in my healthcare business, I tried to articulate as much as I could, and I got rid of a little bit of the southern accent. My family says I'm totally cityfied, and people here in my current state tell me I am a total southern girl. Facebook, weekly, daily, hourly squeeze. Weekly, daily, hourly squeeze. Testing daily, 50 MA. 50 MA is at 340.40. Now I'm going to stop for a minute. These charts are just giving me reminders that I need to talk to y'all about swing trading tips. If you're in a daily uptrend, you can always watch for to add back or to scale in a daily back test to 50 RSI. So we're on the daily. Look at Facebook right here at 54. Daily back test to daily 50 MA. Look at that. Oop, that is not what I meant to do. We're testing the daily 50 MA. Mean reversion back to the 21 EMA, which is down at 335.39. So if those are healthy places to add, traders are the only profession in the world, only people in the world that don't like to buy things on sale. We want to pay top dollar. It makes no sense. We should be able and be willing to buy things on sale. So mean reversion back. These are 3 areas that you can watch for to possibly buy swing names. MSOS, do you see this? We're at the daily 21 MA. We're at the daily 50 MA. So Aaron, and we're at the daily 50 RSI. Do you see that? That's my hope for MSOS today. Do you see it? We are technically in a daily uptrend. We're at the 50 RSI right there. We back tested the 50 MA and we almost touched that daily 21 EMA mean reversion. But now that's it. Game over, bulls. Now you got to zoom higher. That's it. You got your rest. You came back to the bench. You got water. You got Gatorade. You got towel. Splash water in your face. Now get to running again. So now they have to run. And scaling in and scaling out is my number one superpower, superhuman strength and swing trading. If you don't do it. Now, if you're overseas, I understand you have commission and it's a different animal. But if you're a US-based trader and you're not scaling in and scaling out, you are missing out. Now, here's the other thing I wanted to go over. And you're like, Lori, how do you know these things? Lies that traders tell themselves. Why do I know? Because I told myself these lies. Long time I told myself these lies. Lies that traders tell themselves. I can make that money back. Nope, that money's gone forever. You can make new money, but you can't make that money back. That's a lie. Here's the biggest lie. Here is the biggest lie. If I had a larger account, I'd make money. Bottom line, you have to learn how to manage a small account before you can manage a large account. If I gave you $1 million account today, and you're used to trading, let's say you're inconsistently profitable and I give you $1 million account, you'll blow it up. You'll blow it up in a few months. Now, if you're new to trading and I give you a $10,000 account and I tell you manage risk and I teach you risk management principles and you build that $10,000 account into $1 million account, you won't ever blow it up because you've learned how to manage $10,000. So be happy with the account that you have today, period. Be happy with that account. Manage it as if it's $1,000 account. Manage it as if it's a $10 million account. Account management should be the same, and you should treat every dollar as sacred. One of my things that drive me nuts when I first started trading is I would track my P&L or my account balances, and this is what I would do. I'm just going to make up numbers, okay? And then the next day, and I would show my mentor or something, and they'd be like, "Why are you putting in all that change?" I had to work hard for this money. I herded cats for a living, physicians. I did a lot of physician governance, physician HR, tough job. Every penny I earned. So when I'm tracking my money, now let's say you have $1 million account. I don't care. You should still be tracking every freaking penny. So it's just minor and it's dumb and it's a hang up of mine, but it's also, I think, very important. Every penny you have is important. Don't dismiss change at all. And I'm a person that keeps up with my change. I think it's really important that you value money. Now, it also helps to think of your balance as like points in a video game, that you don't say, "Oh my God, that's 15 cents. That's, my kid's canteen money," or whatever. When you equate it to something, it can bog you down, but just always value and respect dollars. My thesis is correct. That was just a stop hunt. It'll come back. I know better than other traders. When you get this elitist attitude, do you know how many people I see per day with an elitist attitude and ego? Thank God I just contributed to the human condition and I can look over it and not get too ruffled. But some days it frustrates me because I just look at them and say, "You're about to blow an account and you don't even know it." Check yourself before you wreck yourself. If you're one of those people, check your ego and tuck it in. This day trade didn't work out. I'll give it one more time to play out. I'll swing it, turning a day trade into a swing trade. The technicals haven't caught up with the fundamentals yet, but it will. Lies. I'll adjust the trend line to reflect this new information, i.e. to fit my trade thesis. Lies. Said on a Thursday. Famous last words on a Thursday, and today's Thursday. This option will come back in the money with just a little bit of news or an upgrade. That happened to me one time, folks. One big time, and I made bank, and it was luck. I had Amazon calls that were worth nothing on a Thursday. I woke up on a Friday morning, and they announced they're buying Whole Foods. Amazon went crazy, and I made good money. It's only happened once. 99% of the time, I've watched tens of thousands of dollars go to zero on a Thursday, staring at options, waiting for them to come back to life. If they have any intrinsic value, $50, $60, if your chart is broken, take that $50 or $60 off the table. Put it back in your account. It all helps. This guy or gal never misses. I'll size up on their next pick to make lots of money. Lies. You'll get totally blown out. Leverage will help me make more money faster. No, it'll make you lose money faster. You have to prove that you can make money first before you use leverage, and prove that you can use stop losses, which is even more important, before you trade things like futures, which are super powerful. Okay, I'm going to call this lies. Let's get back to the charts. Okay, now you said it's you. Now I want to know what is number 3, Judd. I'm going to have to go back and look at it. Lies. Oh, look at NG go. Apple. Daily squeeze. Oh, did we already go over this? Just getting started. Yeah, Affirm. I talked to you about that. Google still got that faux head and shoulders. Still could be a daily bull flag. We have an hourly squeeze. As long as NASDAQ is in favor, I'm still looking bullish. Google. NMED. This was a last minute ad. It had a daily inside bar. Y'all, this chart is pretty. Squeeze. Holding 50 RSI. Daily inside bar. Daily squeeze. I'd go bullish above 96.10, bearish below 92.24. And I happen to know what this is. Like, this is a huge IBD name, which IBD loves to hate. But this is that name where they like zap your fat in all these, what do you call those? Those spas, those like aging spas. Like this is the zapper laser. And obviously it's making a lot of money. I see lots of ads, but ladies, let's invest in the fat zapper. Resistance 96.10, 96.76, support 92.24, 91.11. This is a queen of the mountain for me. This could be explosive. Did I add it over here? No, I got to go back and change my charts. This is my favorite setup. KISS. Been talking about retail in the swing report. We've had a couple retail names. This thing is just explosive. This is what I had typed yesterday, y'all. Then it broke bear. Then this morning they killed earnings. $1.3 billion buybacks. Davey, I love it. Trades, lies, and videotape. I love it. NVIDIA killed earnings. Y'all look at this proximity to all-time high, 323.10. What do I tell y'all? Self-fulfilling prophecy. When you're this close to all-time high, I wouldn't bet against it. Earnings beat, back burner, high of low bar setup. They killed it. Tesla has a recall, and y'all know with Elon, why am I making myself laugh this morning? Bad news is good news with Elon. Yep, they had 7,600 recalls on an airbag, and the stock says, who cares? We're going higher. I told y'all this big old thing with Elon selling as many shares as he sold, millions and millions of shares, billions of dollars, and it barely phased the stock. Don't bet against it. Vive, same. I haven't changed anything from this chart yesterday. It broke bull, then broke bear. We ended up with the outside bar. I'm not giving up on this setup yet. We're still holding 50 RSI. We still have a squeeze. We still have this downtrending line that is intact. This could be explosive if it goes. XLF, last name. This could still be a 2-week bull flag still in play. I know the weekly bull flag's off the charts now, off the table, I should say. But you look at that 2-week. That's still a bull flag potential. I wouldn't bet against banks yet. All right, AMD. Hey, LeVar. Beautiful chart. This was a swing report name as well. Do I have it? Let me look. Why can't I find it? 1 second. Now, I kind of get committed to these processes and I want to figure it out. AMD. It is an August 29th name, and the high has gone almost 40%. We did get stopped out slightly, but I made a note that I still would stay in because it was just too pretty of a chart. And AMD could run today. Look, we're already over all-time high because of NVDA sympathy. LLY. Mustang. I'm not supposed to tell people yet, but we are going to have a Black Friday special for the membership for regular chart guys. Swing report. We won't have a discount this year to my knowledge. I did not go over RIVN. Lily. That's beautiful. Who asked about this? Dino, I like this. It's not ideal. You want more of a double top, but this sure does look like a weekly cup and handle to me. That's beautiful. Yep, we have a Black Friday special on the swing report. AMC daily inside bar that high, $44 low, 42.02. Ugh, I would cry if someone made me trade this. You're welcome, LeVar. Hey, Hamburger. Mustang, you're my friend. James, this chart, and then Rivian, and then I'm done. Denzi will be live in 3 minutes. This chart getting beat up. They have Disney Plus, which is a Netflix competitor. We're at the monthly 21 EMA. There's nothing redeeming about this except they're running into this prior resistance, could act as support, but otherwise, whew, it's bad. I love manna. Manna from heaven. RIVN. Getting beat up here in pre-market. We had a blow off top yesterday, 163, and then we just made our way down. We are in our area. We're just trying to find balance. We just went live last week and we ran hard, and now we're trying to find that equilibrium, just where we can find balance. Last one, Manna. Mana, that hourly chart has upper wicks and that 4-hour chart. Be careful. A place to add back may be the 4-hour 8 EMA, which prior resistance 351.88. So maybe that 350 area could be an area to add back. I'm currently shorting sand perp. All right, that's it for me. You're welcome, James. Use that stop losses. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. You're welcome, Mal. You got to go to work. Oh, I'm going to miss you. All right. Hit the like button. See y'all tomorrow.